Right? Limited government, restrained government, humble government, tiny, tiny, tiny government. That is what they are selling. American conservatism, government that leaves you alone. That's the brand. The new Republican governor of Florida is a man named Rick Scott. Rick Scott just issued an executive order that will mandate forced drug testing of public sector workers in that state, at least quarterly. At least quarterly. When Governor Scott became governor, he transferred to his wife his controlling shares in a for-profit company that does drug testing. He says that has nothing to do with this executive order. He just likes the idea of the government forcing drug tests on people it can force drug tests on. There is a Fourth Amendment protection we have in this country against unreasonable searches and seizures, and that has generally banned blanket invasive drug testing like this. You're supposed to only be able to do it if, for example, there are grounds for suspicion, or in the case of very specific kinds of jobs. But Rick Scott, despite those legal restrictions on doing what he wants to do, he's going to go for it anyway. He's at least going to try. The state will pay the cost of defending his mandatory drug testing policy in court. The state, of course, will pay what is expected to be the spectacular costs of drug testing tens, if not hundreds of thousands of people quarterly, at least. And Florida already has a really bad budget deficit. But, you know, any cost is apparently worth it, because under Rick Scott, his state government wants mass, forcible drug tests, and so it shall have them. Is that small, leave-me-alone government, or is that big, intrusive government?
You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. You really are a heel. You're as cuddly as a cactus. You're as charming as an eel, Mr. Grinch. You're a bad banana with a greasy black peel. You're a monster, Mr. Grinch. Your heart's an empty hole. Your brain is full of spiders. You've got garlic in your soul, Mr. Grinch. I wouldn't touch you with a 39.5-foot pole. You're a vile one, Mr. Grinch. You have termites in your smile. You have all the tender sweetness of a seasick crocodile, Mr. Grinch. Given the choice between the two of you, I'd take the seasick crocodile. You're a foul one, Mr. Grinch. You're a nasty, wasty skunk. Your heart is full of unwashed socks. Your soul is full of gunk, Mr. Grinch. The three words that best describe you are as follows, and I quote: stink, stank, stunk.